strong intervention. The Election Commission has banned BJP leader Amit Shah and Samajwadi Party leader Azam Khan from addressing public meetings and rallies in Uttar Pradesh. In a letter to the Uttar Pradesh Chief Secretary, the Election Commission has also ordered that first information reports be registered against the two politicians for making highly inflammatory speeches while campaigning for the general elections in the state. The poll panel has also criticized the Akhilesh Yadav government in Uttar Pradesh for soft-pedaling on action against its Minister Azam Khan for what it has described as his undesirable activities. The letter is addressed to all state governments, asking them to take strict action against provocative speeches. Well, the Election Commission has intervened strongly and banned BJP leader Amit Shah and Samajwadi Party leader Azam Khan from addressing public meetings and rallies in Uttar Pradesh. In a letter to the Uttar Pradesh Chief Secretary, the Election Commission has also ordered that FIRs be registered against the two politicians for making highly inflammatory speeches. Well, I'm joined by my colleague Arun on this story. Well, Arun, now this, how does it affect both the leaders, Arun? That would be, it's a really very strong instruction from the Election Commission.
That's right, Michael. But remember, the fact is that the Election Commission is more bothered about how the process of elections will be conducted and whether there will be a perceived disturbance as far as the process is concerned. That's the reason why they have perhaps taken the call to ban these two people from going ahead and organizing rallies and addressing them. Remember, Mr. Shah, who is a close aide of the BJP's Prime Ministerial candidate Narendra Modi, had made a revenge remark relating to the Muzaffarnagar riots, and that was considered to be inflammatory, and so did Mr. Azam Khan. So clearly, the EC is more concerned about what happens as far as the possible fallout from these rallies, and therefore it has decided to play it safe and ban these two people from going ahead and organizing these rallies. So in a way, it is a victory of sorts, because there were instances where actually the rallies became more of a personal war of words, and the personalities were the ones who were getting short-circuited or who were in the line of fire, and not the issues per se. So that is something that the EC is extremely concerned about. Remember, it has been clamping down on a lot of politicians who've been virtually shooting off their mouth, and that's the reason why the EC perhaps deemed it fit that both these people, whether it be Mr. Azam Khan or Mr. Amit Shah, both should be banned in their rallies as far as Uttar Pradesh is concerned, should not take place, Michael.
But is it, does the Election Commission say, it says inflammatory, but does it also mean derogatory remarks against other political leaders?
That is the broadly identified point, because as you rightly pointed out, inflammatory speeches is one thing, but now it's become extremely personal and vicious attacks are taking place. Remember, even in Karnataka, we have had some politicians making these kind of off-the-cuff remarks. So that is something which is not going down too well, because at the end of the day, it is an election. Elections are fought on issues, and elections cannot be and should not be fought on personalities, Michael.
Now, will the Election Commission take action against other leaders as well, Arun? Because there have been, like you said, political leaders who have been shooting off their mouth. But will the Election Commission come down on them as well?
They have been. Remember, we've had one instance where the Chief Minister of our own state has been ticked off. So the EC is keeping a very close watch on these kind of incidents. Remember, at the end of it, it's an election. Election is fought over issues and not fought over personalities. If it's going to become extremely bitter and it's going to be used for settling personal rivalries or scores, then it no longer is an election. It is in fact more akin to a kind of a fist fight, and that is something not acceptable as far as the functioning of a healthy democracy is concerned. There are only very few nations, in fact a handful of nations, who can claim this record of having this form of governance running for years together, and India is one of them. We should not be vitiating that spirit or issue, Michael.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Arun, and sharing your views with us. At a time when the country is fighting hard to introduce more stringent laws for rape, here is a veteran leader who commands utmost respect and his party member who have sparked off a row with their comments. First, it was Mulayam Singh Yadav.
तो लड़की जाके बयान देती कि मेरे साथ रेप किया। अब बेचारे को 3 को फांसी हो गई। क्या रेप में फांसी दी जाएगी? 3 लड़के हैं, गलती हो जाती है तो 3 को भी फांसी दे दी बम्बई में। अब सोचिए आप, ऐसे कानूनों को बदलने की कोशिश की जाएगी।
And then Abu Azmi followed suit and went a step ahead.
कोई व्यक्ति ये बात पसंद नहीं करेगा कि उसकी बहन, उसकी बेटी, उसके परिवार की कोई लड़की किसी और आदमी के साथ जाकर के फ्री होकर के उसके साथ रहे, सब कुछ करे जो पति और पत्नी के बीच में होता है। ये अलाउ नहीं, और इस्लाम में अलाउ नहीं। इस्लाम में दोनों को सजा मिलती है। अगर कोई लड़की अपनी मर्जी से या जबरदस्ती किसी के साथ जाती है तो इस्लाम में दोनों को सजा दी जाती है। मैंने रिलीजन की बात किया है।
Later, it was showers of condemnation.
It is very unfortunate.
This is very bad. और गंदी बात कही है।
Condemns the statement made by Shri Mulayam Singh Yadav.
What kind of statement he's making from such a responsible position?
उनके खिलाफ आवाज उठाएंगी और ये भारत की संसद में कभी होने नहीं देंगी।
बहुत ही दुखद, आपत्तिजनक और कष्ट पहुंचाने वाला है।
हम इसका तो पूरा विरोध करते हैं, हम इससे सहमत नहीं हैं।
After everything, the Mulayam backtrack.
अब बाद में उनका मतभेद हो गया, और मतभेद जब हो गया तो लड़की जाके बयान देती कि मेरे साथ रेप किया। अब बेचारे को 3 को फांसी हो गई। क्या रेप में फांसी दी जाएगी? 3 लड़के हैं, गलती हो जाती है तो 3 को भी फांसी दे दी बम्बई में। अब सोचिए आप, ऐसे कानूनों को बदलने की कोशिश की जाएगी। रेप किया जाए, जबरदस्ती उनको कड़ी से कड़ी सजा देनी चाहिए, लेकिन निर्दोष को फंसाने के वीर के पक्ष में है। ये है सवाल मेरा। निर्दोष नहीं फंसना चाहिए और दोषी को तो बड़ी से बड़ी सजा देनी चाहिए। अब फांसी के सवाल का बहस नहीं करना चाहते। आज ही दुनिया में फैसला हो चुका है और चर्चा पूरी दुनिया में है कि किसी व्यक्ति को फांसी नहीं देना चाहिए।
Not satisfied with polarizing the elections, Samajwadi Party chief Mulayam Singh Yadav was building a case for rapists in the country till yesterday. Not just the words, there is a mention of the same in their party's poll manifesto too. Following him was his colleague and Maharashtra Samajwadi Party chief Abu Azmi. Heights of objectifying women. It took only a few hours for condemnation to pour in from all corners of the country for making politics out of a tragedy such as rape. Law and women, many from the political fraternity, said that such leaders deserve to be jailed.
देखिए ऐसा है, लड़की को फांसी के वो बात कर रहे हैं। मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि ये किस तरह की मानसिकता मुलायम सिंह हो या अबू आजमी हो या उन जैसे तमाम लोग हों देश के अंदर, इनकी जगह जेल की सलाखों में है, इनकी जगह बाहर नहीं है सभ्य समाज के अंदर।
Even Twitter poured in with reactions, including that of Aisha Takia, who happens to be Abu Azmi's daughter-in-law.
If what I am reading about my father-in-law's statements is true, then me and Farhan are deeply embarrassed and ashamed. We surely do not share this mindset. It's disrespectful to women. If these statements are true, then it's sad.
Cannot get over MS Yadav's comment on rapists. Boys will be boys. They make mistakes. It's pathetic. Abu Azmi, meanwhile, wants to hang women who willingly have sex. I think he needs to hang up his boots and seek medical attention ASAP. Waiting when Mulayam's rape remarks will be endorsed by Azam's secular buffaloes, then it shall be a law in his territory.
They defend rapists. Sometimes boys become naughty. Mulayamji says sometimes boys make mistakes.
Mulayam said boys should not be punished if they rape girls, and Abu Azmi said that girls should be hanged if they have sex. They are mentally sick people. Women should attack and throw stones on houses of SP leaders all over India to teach them lessons so they will learn to respect women. The comment by our political giants on rape victims is downright appalling. Let those boys make the same mistakes on their mothers and sisters. Even as the entire country went on to condemn the most shameful and horrifying comment, there was one veteran leader who not only refused to condemn the comments, but also went on to add that it was Mulayam's and his party's right to express their views.
He has got every right. Why should I condemn? Every political party has got their own views. Why should I condemn anybody? Ultimately, the Supreme Court is going to take the decision. The President of India is going to take the decision. Why should I? No.
Though son Akhilesh has gone on to say that his daddy dearest's comments have been misinterpreted, there are no explanations on Abu Azmi's comments, who drew parallels between religion and crimes against women. Well, if the party goes on to win and is a part of the government at the centre, will women of our country feel safe? Or did SP just severely dent their electoral prospects? Come May 16th and we will know. A News9 report.